Don't let him get it! Oh, yo, right here! Shot! Box out! Back up! Come to me! Hey, help! Where's your get the clock?
not talking mills. They in the field, but they gonna squeal. Offer him time, then he reveal everything he's supposed to conceal. Yeah, that
puts it up. Cannons it in. Let's it go. Bullseye.
Greetings, sports fans, and welcome to our presentation of college basketball. And tonight we've got the Michigan State Spartans playing against the Syracuse Orange. Along with analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, I'm Forrest Hunt. Tonight we get a look at some of the next generation of NBA stars.
You know, that's one of my favorite parts of watching these games, seeing what kind of dynamic, new, fresh players will soon be headed to the league.
Yeah, plenty of NBA hopefuls on these two teams. It'll be interesting to see who really distinguishes. Themselves from the pack.
Outside, West. Pass to James. Miller. Now here's Starks. Over Junior. Starks, no good.
Not pretty. You've just got to shake off a miss like that.
Here's Junior outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
You know, you have to stretch the floor for the offense to flow smoothly, and Junior understands that, and he's doing his part. You know, Michigan State has been absolutely dominant in Big Ten play. You know, it pains me as a Buckeye to admit that, but that's real talk. I mean, they have been superb and really one of the top programs in the nation for the last 20 years or so.
Junior outside. Here's the three. And the Spartans, another three.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
And I know it's not easy for you to admit the success of the Spartans, Clark, but as you said, they're a premier program.
The Spartans have had 22 straight trips to the big dance. That's such an incredible feat for a program. What an outstanding job this school has done to be a pillar of the college hoop scene.
No coverage that time.
There you can see an example of Hayward's film study paying dividends. His obsession to watch film leads to him being a step ahead of the defense.
Pass to West. Beyond the arc. Connects from three-point range.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets three, you fire three of your own. Boom.
Here's Junior outside. Again, Junior missing.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Here's James. Pass to Wolf. Here's James. Outside, West. Over Thompson. West can't hit. Syracuse, you guys, no stranger to tough competition. They switched conferences back in 2013. They've always played tough competition.
And the Orange aren't shy about wanting to play against the best opponents possible. The conference switch dampened some of their great rivalry games, but without a doubt, they are in one of the elite college basketball conferences.
The Spartans leading. Launches a three. And the Spartans another three.
The defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
For three. It's good, and he's now shooting 6 for 7.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now here's West. Outside Miller. Starks. And nothing is falling right now for them. Junior from deep. Yes, once again, form on an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
It's Nelson on the wing. He's covered by Mills.
Well, you know, the Orange have one title for all their success in college hoops, and they've had plenty over the years. They got it done in 2003, crowned as champions. Melo led the way. It was an absolutely fantastic tournament run and really was a crowning achievement for the program.
Pass to Dennis. Dean. He tries a 3. And again, it's the Orange missing. Junior outside. Webb with it from outside the arc. And the Spartans another 3.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
So it's the Spartans now. It's an 18-point lead. Junior from deep. He's still hot. That's basket number 9 out of 10 shots. 90% is an A in anyone's book. Dean outside. From beyond the arc. Good on the 3-point shot.
Well, you know, he saw the last 3 fall and knew he was ready with the answer, and I like the confidence shown there by Dean.
This time for 3. And it's Junior with the 3. And you guys, beyond Melo, there were a handful of other players on that team that would go on to play pro ball.
They beat some tough teams in the tournament as well. It was a long-awaited moment for Orange fans. Those who were around will never forget that 2003 team.
Syracuse has one title to its name, but a lot of near misses too. Clearly, you look at the tournament history for the Orange, a lot of highs and lows for sure.
Here's Syracuse now. The pass to Dean. Now Nelson. Dean. And here's Nelson trying his luck from deep. That shot off. Nice deep from Mills. You guys, the Orange also winning some titles before there was a standardized tournament.
The school has claimed to be the champions in 1918 and 1926. That might be when the school fell in love with the hardwood. They've had plenty of runner-up finishes and semifinal exits in their storied history.
Now here's Miller. Not a lot of room. Pass to James. To halt the run. Yes, and it's Dean picking up the assist.
Yeah, it looked to me as though Dean was just waiting for the defense to make that mistake and instantly gets it to the wide open man.
Junior outside. And the Spartans another 3.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Stolen by Mills. Here's Junior outside. Another 3 for Michigan State.
Well, for a long time, Syracuse has been a major player in college hoops. They've been a tough competitor since the 70s. Very rarely will they not be a presence in the tournament at the end of the season.
Dennis can't hit. Smooth sailing for Michigan State. Junior outside. Fires for 3. Nailed from 3-point land. As you said with the Orange, they've been successful for decades.
When you think about program cornerstones, you've got to think Dave Bing for the Syracuse Orange. I mean, this Hall of Famer spent 3 years with the Orange and was dominant in his time. I really believe he laid the first foundational bricks for what became an outstanding basketball program at Syracuse.
Sinks the triple.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
As we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. Spartans ahead, running away with it. And about halfway through, what have you seen from Junior thus far?
He has been unstoppable at the offensive end, scoring with ease.
Well, he has a knack for putting the ball in the bucket, and until the defense manages to slow him down, they'll keep getting the ball in his hands.
Red Thompson not bashful about embracing all the fanfare of being at an elite school. He'll let you know just how great this team is because he's on it.
Thompson is a talker, but every team needs a bit of that. You have to have that voice for your team, that one who's the catalyst. For this school and this group of players, that's Thompson.
Pass to West. Here's James. RV covering. The fader will not go. Misses off the front iron. So it's the Spartans now. Here's Junior outside. Hits it from three-point range.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Starks, no good.
Their rebounding has been off the charts today, guys. Reason number one, this game is out of hand.
Exactly, Clark. Their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the backboard.
Now here's Junior. What an incredible scoring display he's put on tonight. Takes the three. Michigan State gets it back. That one goes in.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
Outside West. Pass to Starks. Looking to end the run. It's not going to go for him. And it's Michigan State the other way. One of the big strengths of this Michigan State team is their coaching staff. They've been around for a long time and are still as sharp as ever.
And the staff does a great job connecting with their players. They form relationships that really extend beyond just their time in school. Once a Spartan, always a Spartan.
Thompson. Good. And the assist goes to Junior.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
And the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Outside Miller. Pass to James. Here's Wolf. Back to West. 6 to shoot. Wolf covered by Junior, and the bucket is good. Junior from deep. Another three for Michigan State.
Wow. What can you say?
And the Orange with possession here. Outside West. Back to Miller. Pass to Wolf. Starks with it. Over Junior. Again, the Orange good for two.
You know, that's exactly how they wanted to run that possession, guys. Beautiful. I don't think there's any question about it. Carmelo Anthony, clearly the most famous Orange graduate. But you know what? There have been a fair amount of NBA players that have come from that program as well.
Syracuse will usually have a player or two that could play at the next level. Often they'll recruit players who will be great in college. And a lot of their best players have stuck around for 4 years because of that.
He presents a defender with a serious challenge, always.
Junior outside. Let's go from three. And the Spartans, another three.
Boy, he's been a rock of offensive support so far. And when they've needed a basket, they've turned to him.
Outside West. Pass to Wolf. Back to West. Miller. Now Starks. Covered by Junior. Starks. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one, drawing the whistle on a lot of contact. Here's Dean, and so it's the Spartans taking care of business here in this one.
And leading the way was Junior.
Girl, me know you love me. You're cute and you're clean and you're lovely. Lovely. Oh. Gold and diamond.
And it's the Spartans to start out. Junior from deep. Drills it from outside.
Well, I tell you, if Junior gets a chance to do some damage behind the arc, he'll take advantage of it. And that offensive killer instinct of his, really impressive.
Here's Neely. Here's Mills. And it's blocked by Harvey. And he lobs it up toward the rim.
You know, the Red Raiders have had just a few drafted players over the years, not really a hotbed for NBA players historically coming out of that program. But in recent years, that's starting to change.
Texas Tech again missing. And here are the Spartans now. It's a 5-point game. Junior outside. Here's the 3. Rebound Texas Tech. And guys, the Red Raiders had players taken in the first round in 2018 and in 2019.
Zaire Smith and Jarrett Culver were the selections respectively. They're 2 of only 3 total first-round picks from Texas Tech. The program is improving, and you can expect more NBA-level players to come through Lubbock in the future.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Pass to Butler. Neely. And they come right back with their own 3-pointer.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from Rain.
Didn't take him long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back.
Here's Junior outside. Another 3 for Michigan State.
Well, I like the fact that competition seems to bring the best out of Junior. Very good-looking young player.
Pass to Butler. Neely. And not sure what he was thinking there. Well, it's easy to say which was the most successful season for the Red Raiders. 1996, they were a force for the majority of that season.
That team went an incredible 30-2 overall before falling in the round of 16. The Red Raiders went undefeated in their conference that year. That season helped spur them to move to a bigger conference with tougher competition.
Back to Evans. Poked loose. Junior with it. Guarded now by Evans. Junior drives in. And Junior throws it down.
And what a way to start this game, dominating at both ends of the floor.
Total control, Greg, and as well as they're playing at both ends, I look for this lead to get even larger.
Again, Junior missing. On the wing, Mills. Will it go? And once again, off the mark by Texas Tech. Here's Junior outside. Another three for Michigan State.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
And so it looks like the Red Raiders will retain possession here.
Active hands from him as he's able to deflect that pass out of bounds.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Denton outside. Pass to Montgomery.
You know, if you're going to be good, consistently good, your lifeline is recruiting in the college game. And the Red Raiders have done a fantastic job recruiting. Really, it's one of the best runs for the school ever.
Getting NBA-ready talent goes a long way in building a program. Red Raiders also landed All-Americans for the first time recently. This staff has done a great job of bringing in world-class talent to Lubbock. Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last 3, but it just wasn't in the cards.
Another 3 for Michigan State.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Pass to Livingston. Evans outside. Now here's Junior. 25 points in the game. Hayward launches a 3. Another 3 for Michigan State.
Crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And the defense needs to recognize that and get to the shooters. It's imperative that they get a hand up.
Detman with it.
Junior's really come out and taken charge and leading this offense, and I love that. I love the way that he's come out and been focused and looks like a man on a mission to me.
It honestly feels like someone pulled Junior aside and told him he's got to be more assertive. No more deferring, no more passing up opportunities. This is the aggression that I want to see from him on offense the rest of the way.
Livingston on the wing. Lambert defending. Back to Livingston. Just 5 on the clock. And once again off the mark by Texas Tech. They double team Junior. Hayward. Here's Junior outside. And the Spartans another 3.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Yeah, Greg, you know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
There's a screen. Detman with it. Now guarded by Junior. Livingston outside. Detman looking to end the drought. That's in there. Livingston with the assist.
High IQ basketball from Livingston. Finding the open Red Raider. Smart there to give it up.
They double team Junior to the inside. Here's Bush. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
You know, the Red Raiders have had a number of outstanding seasons, and yet the highest tournament seed they've gotten has been as a 3, which is a little bit surprising. I thought they had perhaps been higher at some point.
And Texas Tech is in a tough conference. Hard to amass a pristine record when you go up against top teams. Still, I imagine it's a goal for the school to get a 1 seed in the near future. Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
As he should. I mean, when you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, you're doing your team a disservice if you aren't shot hungry.
Nixon, good.
You know, he's got that beep speed, phenomenal speed. I mean, those kind of wide open buckets, they can come in bunches for him.
Pass to Lambert, the 3. And And the Spartans, another three.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow.
You're exactly right. I mean, those come back to bite you every time, just like it's biting them now.
Here's Detman. Here's the pick. That's tipped. Back to Livingston. Over Lambert. Livingston can't get it to go. Junior inside. Livingston covering.
And there are a lot of great college hoops programs in Texas. Texas Tech wants to be atop them all. The school is hoping to carve out their own spot as the basketball program in the Lone Star State.
Here's Evans. And here's Detman. The three is up. It's rebounded by Lambert. Pass to Junior. Chucked up two there. And there are so many great athletes in every sport from the state of Texas, so that should be an attainable goal for the Red Raiders.
You know, Texas is one of the largest states in the country and has one of the biggest sports budgets in the nation. The schools are really good. All of them are good in multiple sports, but there's no dominant force when it comes to basketball. The Red Raiders are hoping they can fill that void.
And it's Michigan State's ball. The tray. Another three for Michigan State.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
Detman outside. Over Junior. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. It's going to be on Junior. Through one half, it hasn't even been close. Spartans ahead, running away with this one. And through the first half of play, what about Junior's performance stands out?
He obviously has been tremendous scoring the ball, throwing his weight around, imposing his will, making it happen.
And at the same time showing great efficiency. Boy, his potential is off the charts.
Pass to Neely, trying his luck from deep. It's hauled in by the Spartans.
It's been a pretty good run recently for the Red Raiders. A lot of success. Runners-up in 2019 and also had a deep tournament run in 2018.
And no doubt about it, in order for them to be successful, he has got to be a catalyst when it comes to scoring.
Texas Tech with the ball. Now Neely. Over Junior. Here's Montgomery. Nice D from Harvey.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
And Clark, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
And in both of those tournament finishes, the Red Raiders would lose to the eventual national champion.
It shows you the type of quality of teams that Texas Tech got knocked out by. Without a doubt, the Red Raiders have been dangerous in the tournament. They're getting close to claiming a title for themselves.
Junior outside. Lets the three fly. Another three for Michigan State.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
I think they're playing too soft on the perimeter. They can't stay so soft. They've got to get up into the shooters here.
Here's Neely. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Here's Webb. One thing that makes these games extra special to me is that we could be seeing parts of the future NBA championship team out there.
You know, if only you could pick them out, right? Forecast the future a bit. I agree. That question in the back of your mind, is this a future MVP? Adds another layer of interest.
It's tough to think about how many of these players have that dream for themselves, knowing only the very best are going to take that next step and join the league.
Neely with it. Now guarded by Junior.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
And the Spartans, another three.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Fires the three. Another three for Michigan State.
Great outside shooting fueling this run.
Then the D is getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down the least bit.
Both teams deciding to change it up. In college basketball, rankings are everything. Do you guys have a preference between a scrappy underdog or a dominant top seed?
I got to go with that powerhouse top seed team. There's a reason those teams earn that ranking through the course of the regular season.
I love the unpredictability of these games. Always fun to see an underdog team defy expectations and grab the W.
No, it's scary because he's just been a matchup nightmare in this game. He's eaten up anybody they've thrown at him.
Here's Neely. Texas Tech again missing.
1 made 3 formed for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
Here's Junior outside. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, offensively, they've just been rolling. Impossible to stop.
Pass to Butler. Back to Evans. Nixon. Here's Butler. Lambert defending. To the middle. Neely. And it's blocked by Harvey. They get it back. So it's the Spartans now. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. And Junior gets it to go.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Now here's Evans. Pass to Neely. Down low. Montgomery. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. You know, one thing that makes these games so compelling is the influx of new play styles. Some of these players could be the prototype of what's to come for the NBA.
Well, these players all bring to the court the latest ideas and techniques, stuff they picked up online or in games with friends, and they're less afraid to try new things.
Yeah, you know, they haven't really fully defined their comfort zone yet, so there's a willingness, actually an eagerness to stretch your abilities and really test yourself out there. I love that.
Outside, Neely. Over to the wing. Evans outside. Pass to Butler. Neely. Great look, but off the mark.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
A nice shot by Junior.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Outside Holland, inside, Dentman, and he lays it straight in. With the best college players often leaving without playing the full 4 years, it's always interesting how much teams change year to year.
Hey, college stars are like shooting stars. Blink and you'll miss them. It's definitely one of the most interesting challenges of the college game for coaches.
Absolutely. I mean, coaches have to constantly adapt to new rosters. They're more focused on getting the best pieces to fit their strategy rather than recruiting guys to build a strategy around.
On the wing, Holland. Pass to Dentman. Over Junior. Dentman, no good. Junior outside. To the wing, right side. Another three for Michigan State.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Dentman, no good.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Pass to O'Connor. Junior with it. Covered by Dentman. Here's Junior outside. And the Spartans, another three.
Wow. What can you say?
On offense, here are the Red Raiders. Given how players come and go from college teams, the only real consistency we get year to year are the coaches.
Well, you know, that and the mascots. But absolutely, for a lot of these teams, coach is kind of the de facto star. And given how rapidly the lineups change, it's really a unique challenge to succeed as a coach at this level because of all the roster turnover every couple of years.
I have to agree with that. You're constantly reshaping your approach in reaction to your latest recruits and losses. It's an impressive balancing act they have to pull off.
Here's Elliott. Pass to Dentman. Can they get it? Not gonna go that time. And it's Michigan State the other way. Here's Junior outside. And the Spartans, another three.
Has been smooth sailing for Junior on offense, working hard to prove his big league potential is more than potential. It's a reality.
Here's Barry. The three ball. Out of bounds. It'll be Spartans ball. Junior left side. Uses the glass to finish the layup. The spectacle of college basketball is certainly one of its big draws. These young athletes are giving 100% effort for every minute of the game.
That's why I think you get such an exciting pace for these games at this level. These players are really hungry to go out there and prove themselves on the big national stage.
Yeah, every player on the floor is looking to have a career-making performance. Who knows? Could be some NBA scouts out there in the crowd tonight.
Here's Junior outside. Another three for Michigan State.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Pass to Banks. Here's Barry. From deep. The shot, no good. Here's Junior outside, but they recover it. For three. Drains the three-pointer.
Yep, he's their leading scorer in this game and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Banks. Pass to Elliott. Here's Banks. Outside Holland. Banks. From downtown. Outside West. Another shot. Misses off the left iron. Junior outside. Shakes him. Miss. And so it's the Spartans taking care of business here in this one.
And without question, Junior job, Ray.
Nice game, coach.
Hey, girl, me know you love me. You look cute and you clean and you're lovely, lovely. Oh, gold and diamond. If you fall already, I'm here for you. I'm here. Promise. If you fall already, I'm here for you. I'm here. Promise. So stand with me this time. Stand with me this time. Promise. Stand with me this time. Stand with me this time. Promise. Now, get your mislead. Loving on me heart, you feel receive. You will be able to cute like a girl, you act like Portmore or Westmead. When you get love when that in my memory. Me want you for the rest of my life. One with the count on you in my wife. Proving baby, listen Richie Spice. If me hurt, then me do apologize. Ready? I'm here for you. I'm here. Promise. If you fall already, I'm here for you. I'm here. Promise. Me know you love me. You look cute and you clean and you're lovely, lovely. Oh, gold and diamond. If you fall already, I'm here for you. I'm here. Promise. If you fall already, I'm here for you. I'm here. Promise.
Yeah, the word to Mozzie. And when they swing that way to the right, you swing to the left, you heard?
Bobby, yeah.
Woo! I ain't been broke in a minute, don't get offended. Toe off the bow in a Bentley. The city, I do not dance or jiggy. Tucked under this Fendi, I like it, I spin it. I just came right out the jeweler, the ice on my neck and my wrist and my fist, I ain't finished. I was just working at Dennis, came back and counted some millions. I ain't no regular civilian. Red, yellow, green, look like my neck a chameleon. Okay, spin it, I ain't been broke in a minute. He offended, I'm a Da Vinci offended. I cracked that Chevy for 40. Off the OA, I cannot know my bros, I ain't been broke in a minute. I'm at the mall out in business. I need a swipe in a digit. Calling up Kales. He did 250 on Biddy. It ain't no biggie. Montclair Kicky. Bands in my hand look pretty. Hit another band on the gram, I'm litty. When I was broke, man, she fronted. But then I got rich and homie, I don't dance, I jiggy. So strong, I feel like I'm Popeye off the spinach. I cut the corner and bend it. I'm a menace like Dennis. Don't tell me I need a percentage. If you gon' It's expensive, Nordstrom rack, swipe my gift. I ain't been broke in a minute. Ay. I ain't been broke in a minute. I ain't been broke in a minute. I ain't been broke in a minute. I ain't been broke in a minute.
120 on the M-way speeding, LV hat, backpack and sneakers. Any girl that I'm with is a 10, 9, 8, brethren decent. Now I'm in a party with the sweetest chocolate brown in Reese's Pieces. 120 on the M-way speeding, LV hat, backpack and sneakers. Any girl that I'm with is a 10, 9, 8, brethren decent. Now I'm in a party with the sweetest chocolate brown in Reese's Pieces. My brother got a new wristwatch, but don't watch that cause you could get nauseous, could get seasick. I mean, all of my ex-girls hate me, but how you gonna... Baby, don't you know I'm living that baby boy lifestyle, everything crazy. If you don't chat to your guy, your G.O.C, I ain't talking Mercedes, nah. Let's talk about drama. I got a pen in my zone, and I'm in a zone too like karma. Man, pull up, hop out, pull over. If it's palaver, cool, say nada. Now I'm in a party with Tara, and that girl got body like armor. Football and Balenciagas, or I kick ball in my all black Pradas. No acting, never went radar. I'm a top boy like Sonny, but ha ha ha, what's the drama? Paintings still get aired, left on red then blue like Barca. If it ain't about face, won't answer. I got a living in Sydenham, Professor X, cause true say the back ain't there, but the brain is brilliant. And my new thing came with kids, and that's okay, cause I am still. Little man wanna jump on FIFA, so I'm close to the sun like Icarus. Man, then I'm back in the room with his march, and I that for the thrill of it. No. And then not just tickling, tryna hide my face, car can't stop giggling. Then man all watch glistening, but the rollie ticking is it's such a shame. 120 on the M-way speeding, LV hat, backpack and sneakers. Any girl that I'm with is a
man around, little snitches. They're not around no more. They're not around no more. And who do you think that's because of?
Was it us that got a man moving? Don't be stupid. No bumper with a bumper, new number. Hit her back like who's this? R8 or the Lamborghini. The man there don't plan to see me. Come on Greece like Santorini. I got a girl from Bush that will take that charge on the chest if I say so. Cane rolls, 2 man and a super dry jacket, a new Astra, man, it's looking like plain clothes. We ain't never had halos, just and Jenny from the block, no J-Lo. This year here's gonna be a mad one. I need a good girl, I need a bad one, I need a brand new. Them man need that more than a man does. Them man need cash more than a man does. Them man being crashed more than a man look. You don't wanna end up in my bad books. It's not a good look, give a man a bad look. 120 on the M-way speeding, LV hat, backpack and sneakers. Any girl that I'm with is a 10, 9, 8, brethren decent. Now I'm in a party with the sweetest chocolate brown in Reese's Pieces.
Hey, what about you anyway? What about your love life?
Good question, man. With a man having a bit of fun, if I'm being honest.
Show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through a drought. You don't even have to do too much. Maybe you can show me how to love, baby. I look around since city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. I can see the sun light up sky. So I hit the road in overdrive, baby. Oh, the city's cold and empty. No one's around to judge me. I can see clearly when you're gone. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. I said, ooh, I'm drowning in the night. Oh, but I'm like this, you're the one I trust. I'm just looking back to let you know I can never say it on the phone. Will never let you go this time. I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch. Hey, hey, I said, ooh, I'm blinded by the lights. No, I can't sleep until I feel your touch.
Just touchdown. Yeah. Coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They ain't hit me last year, now they got time. Just touchdown.
Yeah, aiming for perfection, then met the quota. Said I got the juice and my cup runneth over. I am not a rapper waiting for a blow up. Type to win a Grammy, but don't never show up. Far as what I'm doing, got a lot more on the way. Let the song cry, but it's a lot that I don't say. So much is at stake, I need a lot more on my plate. Get or you get got, the only option where I stay. Yeah, I see them plotting, but I'm safe. I don't post too much, can't let no op know on my place. Gotta keep my distance if you toxic to my space. I came off the block and now I'm popping out the States. Yeah, they run a beast out me. Somebody please stop me. It's just me dropping. They just eavesdropping. I don't need nothing. Why you mean mugging? They don't mean nothing. Yeah,
Just touchdown, alright. Coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They ain't hit me last year, now they got time. Just touchdown, tell them, hit my line. It's that time, this ain't sound, it's a vibe. We was down, we survived. Peep us now, we all right.
I put pressure on these rappers doing numbers, don't I? Drop an album, then I ghost a couple summers, don't I? Got it looking mighty easy for a come up, don't I? Dream so big that my ideas are hard to stomach, don't I? Yeah. Got it jumping 10 years later, don't I? Execute so well, I bet they think I made it, don't I? I do me so well, it's hard to imitate it, don't I? Talking to myself like all the greats is crazy, don't I? Yeah, I guess I really get right to it, don't I? Keep a smile like we was never going through it, don't I? Circle tight like I got no room for improvement, don't I? Navigate from we was stuck to this a movement, don't I? Yeah. They run a beast out me. Somebody please stop me. It's just me dropping. They just eavesdropping. I don't need nothing. Why you mean mugging? They don't mean nothing.
Just touchdown, alright. Coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They ain't hit me last year, now they got time. Just touchdown, tell them, hit my line. It's that time, this ain't sound, it's a vibe. We was down, we survived. Peep us now, we all right. Just touchdown, alright. Coming for the bag and it's mine on sight. They ain't hit me last year, now they got time. Just touchdown, tell them, hit my line. It's that time, this ain't sound, it's a vibe. We was down, we survived. Peep us now, we all right.
Life sucks and I never tried. Mine's lost even more than I realized. Time's up, keep it moving when she arrives. If you ever heard what I heard in my mind, never try, you would cry, that's a lie, you would. I don't wanna ever come down from my. I am in the best seats. From time and the next breed. If it come at me directly, don't need no one to defend me. Souls in a place even I can't get to. Don't mess with it. Moon waves and overseas, quick coasting overseas. Bun knows who don't believe. They will never want to admit I'm the best here from the mere fact that I've got ovaries. It's a woman's world, so to speak. Never giving credit where it's due, cause he don't like power. Venom. My, if you ever heard what I heard in the night, what I fright must have been a parasite in my past life. I don't want to ever come down from my soul. It's just you and I, but I'm feeling too alive, trying to get me out of spite. Someone's got to pay, I ain't talking big amounts. Some kind of, probably not, they ain't rolling with no. Moving scatty, all erratic and that, they be fragile. Oh, you man, then come at me. Make a move, better pattern it quick. I assume you'll be coming for. That makes two of us, Venom. Night time today, like save lives, invade minds, and go deep. Oh, he wouldn't have guessed him so chill. Part of the day in the life you won't see. Part of the day in the life you can't be here for. It's the day in the life of OGs dealing with. Won't leave, not a word you will listen when my soul speaks. Down I go, so follow me. Actually, don't follow me, nobody bother me. I'm a best honesty, but I know your policies. They wanna demolish me, use me and abolish me. I don't wanna hear no apologies. Or am I in my own head? Can't tell anymore. Psychotic to the wanna dig deep. I can never find nothing left. It's a mystery, rage, nothing but rage. Can't figure out if I'm going insane. Ain't no doubt, but we show no mercy. So think twice if you wanna. Nothing ain't nice right here, no games. I don't wanna dart nobody in a flash. True. Hands in the air, put the money in the bag, all cash, Venom.
your brighter side. Cause I'm low on the phone, you say. So I talk till I drop, you say, how could I have a heart made of stone while you... Oh, when we synchronize, it's exactly what I thought and I fantasized. Playing games with my mind, making us collide. And we know how it goes when we're out at night. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. When you bet your nice, you're so satisfied. When I dig in the dirt, you're in paradise. And I know that you know I can sleep at night. Oh, and you're by my side. And it's move how you move, cause I'm petrified. Setting traps in my head, messing with my mind. When you talk, but I know you're lying. And I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. Why you so icy cold? My tears can't drip. Sitting awake alone, tattoos I miss. If I was to call your phone, I know you'd click. Baby, can I have the throne? I call it quits. You can even have my car, I don't need it. I've been inside my room since you left it. Thinking about the place where we first kissed. Oh, and I don't know how we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold. How we make it out when we make out on the low. Even if it rains, you'd rather make it snow. Both you and me know we gotta let it go. Laying on the ground, wondering why it's so cold.
I'm a 5-star with a big bag. I've been getting big case, so they big mad. If the offer looking decent, tell them hit Brad. But if it's not enough, digits don't send that. 20 years young, think about a bankroll. Been a minute since they had me on the payroll. Still stacking paper, never was the main goal. I've been writing since my doppelganger drop peso. Never stop until the club haters that should lay low. What you play for? Co-following it. If we say so, being wild in my Kung Pao chicken eating, but I got space, so send me up a side of the bread with the queso. Bam man, head full of dreads with the halo. Hit your mama's spot and put his shoes on the table. West side, what's the catch? What's your angle? Watch your feet leave the floor, Chris Angel. Stork in the middle of New York, then I make a quick bag off the cradle. I read well, you can never catch me. The speed real, Michael Jackson Pepsi sipping, I'm hot-headed, wish it would test me, promise it won't. And my neck's too clean, got a head on me, I ain't playing with him. She an AG when I'm with the team, I ain't playing with him. My whip, my hip, my dash, my look too slick, my back. Been mad, and my neck's too clean, got a head on me, I ain't playing with him. She an AG when I'm with the team, I ain't playing with him. My whip, my hip, my dash, my look too slick, my back, my fast. I'm sorry for screaming. A deer in the sky where the angels are beaming. The lights in the eyes positively gleaming. She must be mine. I her dad don't like me. Sorry, Papa G. It's a mutual feeling. They gon' pay Jody for rapping, Benji for singing, and baby for. They gon' pay Manny for and Jay for. They gon' pay Age for moving, making a movement. You know how we do it. And my neck too clean, got a head on me. I ain't playing with him. She at AG with the team when I ain't playing with him. My whip, my hip, my dash, my lips too slick, my bad. You mad? And my neck too clean, got a head on me. I ain't playing with him. She at AG with the team when I ain't playing with him. My whip, my hip, my dash, my lips too slick, my bad. My fast. Never found my place in the crowd, so I stayed from the crowd. They laughed at me then, but look at their faces right now. Jigga gave me the blueprint. I've been tracing it out, never chasing the clout. I'm just embracing my route, never catch you worshiping false idols. How you flexing in a rental with no car title? And when it come to street credit, you got a low FICO. But you know I'm a smooth criminal like the GOAT Michael. Really my psyche like Michael Myers, my flow psycho. If your intentions ain't genuine, I just don't like you. Who said I ain't good enough? I just stroll right through. What you heard, know that I've been cold like flu, so no comparisons, cause I'm the rarest one. I got respect for some, I just ain't scared of none. Why every time when they need some help, I be there for them. But every time when the tables turn, I ain't hearing none. That's just how it is. 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 Yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Man, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Now see why I look nervous. You know the narrative, life might be more fair if I have fairer skin. That's just the way it is. We just can't pretend. You turn a blind eye on your people, that's a heavy sin. See, I could give a about the bread you spend. How you claiming a culture that you don't represent? Man, that's some sucker. I was up, then I was down, but now I'm up again. Now the ones that turn their back, they showing love again. People see me asking me with such and such and them. Don't bring them up around me, I don't with them. I cut them off, it's permanent. And if you claim I did you dirty, you deserve it. Guilty until proven innocence, what the verdict is. When you from the hood, they don't treat you like the suburban kids. But that's just how it is. 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 Yeah, that's just how it is. Yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Man, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. That's just how it is. Yeah, that's just how it is. That's just how it is. Yeah. Travis, where the drums at? Don't you see them?
Hey, man, you letting the noise in. It'll bury you.
Yeah, I feel like the media is out to get me. That Alex Williams?
She's doing her job.
Nah, it feels personal.
Hey, even if it is, if you were to ask her or any other reporter to stop, you think they would?
No.
Exactly. All right, that's what you got to understand. It's relentless. Every single game, the fans, the media, the scouts, all you can do is play through it. Leave it all out there.
How'd I hear you, Coach?
Hey, hold on. Hear me out. You got to get out of your head. It's time to step up. This team needs a leader right now. Let's go, Junior.
welcome everyone to our presentation of college basketball. up what promises to be a great game ahead of us. And tonight we've got the Michigan State Spartans playing against the UConn Huskies. I'm Forrest Hunt, along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, and we are just as excited as you are to see what this game has in store.
One great thing about college basketball, anything can happen. Scouting reports and standings are all well and good, but it's really a surprise every time.
Absolutely. I mean, these players are all improving at a rapid rate at this stage of their careers, and because of that, you can never count out an underdog.
Another three for Michigan State.
You know, part of the reasons the Huskies have been so dominant is they've consistently had elite centers come through the program. Dominant big guys have anchored a lot of their success.
And Andre Drummond, the latest dominant big out of UConn. Often they'll be elite on the defensive end as well. UConn has had 2 college defensive players won the award a total of 4 times. And the timing Junior has on the pull-up, love watching him stick it to the D.
Webb can't hit. Junior outside. The three is up. Another three for Michigan State.
This looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
I don't know. There might be more defense in the warm-ups. Right now, these are just shooting game shots.
And here's Webb. Outside, Smith. Webb with room to shoot. Junior with the block. Here's the three. Another miss by Junior. Thompson with the ball. Pass to Scott. Smith. Outside Scott. Shoots over Harvey. The Huskies with another miss. And Red Thompson, a player that entered the program the same year as Junior. Those two have grown close during their time here.
Thompson's a little bit of the Robin to Junior's Batman. Plays well off of him on both sides of the floor. And coming in the same year, creating for one another with how they play, it's easy to see why they formed such a bond.
Fires the three. The rebound by Scott. And so here's UConn. It's a 13-point game. To the middle. Thompson. Junior with the block.
Well, Junior is committed to stopping that shot. Goes after the ball with that unrelenting energy. They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
Timeout called, the Huskies.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
So both teams changing it up here. Pass to Porter. Outside, Smith. Here's Beasley. Scott. He's guarded by Hayward. The three from Smith. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
How about the Connecticut Huskies? 4 national titles for this small school on the East Coast. They won it in 99, 04, 2011, and 2014. Jim Calhoun built it from scratch, and they've got a heck of a pedigree now.
Here's Scott. Takes the 13-footer, and his third shot of the night, no good. 0 for 3. Here's Junior outside, and the Spartans another 3. And each of those titles special and unique in their own way.
The 1999 one put the team on the map as a major program in college hoops. 2004, they had a loaded team. Also, the women won the title in that same season. The 2014 title was special as they were a 7th seed and had into the tournament.
And good on the second, so he makes both. Now here's Junior. He's got 24.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Scott. 17-point game.
And as great as the UConn men's program has been, it is just a small star in the galaxy of the women's program. You talk about dominant, excellent, championships, 11 titles, and always near the top of the polls on the women's side. They are unlike any other women's program in just about any sport.
And Junior gets it to go.
And how about the last 5 made shots have all been threes? The defense is just giving up a barrage.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
Now here's Scott. Here's Beasley, and he banks in the layup.
You know, looking around, he knew one of his teammates was going to be open when they hit him with that double team, and he took advantage.
And guys, with the UConn women, all those titles and also 6 seasons where they went undefeated, that's simply unprecedented.
And UConn basketball fans are just so spoiled between their men's and women's programs. All the titles, all the stars over the years. It's no wonder this school adores the sport of basketball.
Here's Junior outside, and the Spartans another 3.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
The UConn Huskies, they find a lot of players from the New York area. It's a big pipeline in their recruitment process.
Well, a number of prep stars in New York have the dream of playing at UConn. It really has been a heck of a relationship. The city that never sleeps, speaking of New York, and the UConn Huskies basketball program.
Here's Beasley. Scott. Outside, Smith. Clock at 4. Now Mills. Here's Junior outside. Another 3 for Michigan State.
They're going back to the three-point shot over and over and over.
And they may have found the Achilles heel of this defense. That was their 9th straight point from beyond the arc.
Pass to Porter. Fletcher. He sinks the 11-footer. And here's Junior. He's got 36 points. Lets the 3 fly. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Now Smith. Let's go from 3. The shot off that time.
You know, the Huskies have not always been a premier basketball program. Had success early on in the 20th century, but then burst back onto the scene in the early 90s in a big way nationally.
And they had a great coaching staff that led them from the late 80s into the modern times. The Huskies have consistently been a top team in the country. They've been a #1 seed in the tournament 5 times since 1990.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Red Thompson. That is his first foul of the game. First half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Spartans on top, running away with this one. And through the first half of play, what about Junior's performance stands out?
And how about the passion he's showing on the glass, taking that responsibility to heart?
You know, no question, he plays with an edge, a chip on his shoulder. willing to be the one to get physical and set that kind of tone.
Pass to Thompson. Back to Macy. Scott. Pulls up, high post. It's hauled in by the Spartans.
And the UConn Huskies with a ton of players in the NBA. Kemba Walker, the big name right now, but he's just the latest in a long list. The team does.